being in favor of the ban, he spends a good chunk of time, which is the clip that has gone viral, making arguments in favor of why politicians, Congress members, have engaged in trading these stocks and how sympathetic he is for it. It's fucking delusional. It's just openly disgusting. And then he also has this like fraudulent statement about how there's zero tolerance for insider trading. Since when? No one's getting punished for it, Mike. You're gonna stamp it out yourself? What does that mean? Just bend over for it? Let it keep happening? Just goat-seeing here? Because that's what's been going on. You're not stamping out insider trading for shit. I'll show you that
fucking god.
Styling on the American worker and talking about the stock trading as though it's like a positive thing almost.
Nigga, do not ever fucking call me unless you got your goddamn shit together, bro.
All of these zombies do the same thing.
Yes, nigga, I'm trying to play, bro. Don't fucking call me again unless you got your shit together, bro. Call my shit on Discord when you're ready, bro.
They know that it's not going anywhere, and in fact, they don't want it to because all of them are fucking doing it. Even someone like Nancy Pelosi, whose name has become synonymous with insider trading, also publicly condemns it, talking about her support for putting the kibosh on it. Nancy Pelosi's potential insider trading is the worst kept secret in the corner
slowly ticks up.
But she's never
it's very video gamey, but it works for that pure
and plenty of people like her,
hard
especially
to explain until this moment where I was minding my own business and I turned to look directly at
daylight, just blatantly corrupt insider
a
trading
figure has been watching us behind looking from the shadows, and the second I turn the camera to look directly at him, he's gone. This is the first real moment where Brother feels that something about this town isn't quite right. But that's not actually the thing that's most disturbing about this game. Because the next area we enter, the church, is hiding some secrets, and just by looking at it, this area I'm terribly wrong.
Because all of them are doing
Tells us we can forget about the Guardian, and that's how we get to good end.
On the hook for insider trading was fucking Martha Stewart, and that was 2 decades ago. Nowadays,
from one user losing all of his retirement savings to
my
another
god,
user
this fat
trading his
ass
way into
fat
debt,
nigga,
we're gonna
fat
go for the most
nigga,
degen
fat
Wall
nigga.
Street bets trades of the meltdown. Bytech2 is a user who accidentally got rich trading options. It was Thursday, November 20th, and Bytech felt like he should throw all of his money on some risky options before Thanksgiving rolled along. The S&P 500 was already down over 3% for the past week, but Bytech felt like it still had a lot more room to fall. He threw just about 5K into out-of-the-money zero DTE puts on SPX, which was a pretty big chunk of his $41,000 portfolio. And luckily for Bytech, in just about 2.5 hours, the index fell about 2% from its peak in the morning. His $4,700 position was now worth a whopping $154,000, accidental 5K to 150K. In the comments, he says that he's a warehouse technician and that 50K was his entire net worth before this trade. Part of the reason he let the options ride out was because he was busy at work and could only check his phone during breaks. Anyway, he was feeling like he had the magic 8-ball now, so he decided to make an even bigger trade the following day. This time, instead of looking at the S&P 500, he was looking at the Russell 2000 index. Even though the overall market was red and brought nothing but pain over the past 3 weeks, Bytech felt like that special time around. That being said, he threw just over $10,000 into even more zero DTE options, but this time got calls instead of puts. The index needed to rise about 1% for it to make a profit on the trade, and luckily, the index rose just over 2% only 2 hours after market opened. His calls were now in the money by $20, so he got back to Wall Street bets with accidental 10K to 60K. With $200,000 in accidental gains over the past 2 days, Bytech was ready to keep the hot streak going. Except he woke up the next day and it was stupid Saturday. Monday rolled along, but he didn't feel like trading that day. On Tuesday though, he was ready to make his biggest trade yet. He felt like the market would be very volatile that day, so he made a strangle on the Russell 2000 and S&P 500 index. The market rose a fair amount that day, but it looks like Bytech got calls that were just too far out of the money. It looks like his puts and calls would expire worthless for both indexes. Accidentally lost 60K. A day after that, he made 6K, and the day after that, he made another 9K. All accidentally, of course. Purple Arm 105 is a user whose retirement plan is full porting into zero DTE SPY options. His first post was made back on June 30th, and like I just said, he started off strong by cold porting into Apple. He threw 35.5K into out-of-the-money calls, $6,700 into daily 2x leverage shares, and the last $5,200 into ticker symbol SRPT, which I didn't even know existed. On that day, Apple made an announcement about the 10th anniversary of Apple Music, but more